Pete said, "Time for an update, Anton, regarding the Crockett & Jones Pembroke Refurbished." I looked online and I saw that the update I'd done was December 2020. Doesn't time fly? So here we are, over 2 years later, and I'll show you around. These, as it happens, about 2 weeks ago I looked at these. These are my go-to everyday shoes. Well, not every day, but if it's going to be really wet or whatever, I might just go for, I don't know what, I just use these. Certainly if I'm going to the country or anywhere like that, I've sacrificed these for that duty. I don't have any Wellington boots. I mean, I wouldn't wear these in complete mud getting soaked, but just for going out for walks and this and that, and maybe they'll get a bit of seawater on them, some mud and all the rest of it, then that's what these are for. You've got to have something. So looking round, I can show you a couple of things. So you can see the sole here. It's got hasn't gone through those indentations yet. If you see the video before I sent them back for the refurbishment, this was completely gone. The indentations had actually worn through about there, through to the whatever's underneath there. I'll show you closer in just a bit. Thing I'm keeping an eye on, as you can see, the heel here is okay, but is not too far off. Well, current rate, so well yet, but I don't like it to get down to there, because then they have to replace the leather. But for all I know, maybe they replace that leather as well when they just do the heel. I don't know. But anyway, my rule of thumb is not to wear through to the leather. Or if I notice it becomes uncomfortable walking, of course, then I'll have them done. Have a look at the other one here. Much the same. Before I take the shoe trees out and show you inside. And again, similar sort of wear there. Similar wear there, if not perhaps a tad more. This, I've noticed, is a little soft, a little more creased. Just a bit, which is fine. Same on the other side there. Bear in mind, I bought these shoes second hand, so they've already had somebody else's creasing in a slightly different place. So, fine, but there might be more creasing if somebody else's foot has been in there, because their foot bends in a different place. One place where that's obvious for me is that you can see there's a slight crease there, which my shoes tend not to do. So the gentleman who had them before, obviously his foot bends a bit further forward than mine does. So you've got a little bit of a creasing there, which is not from my foot. I'm pretty sure, well, they were there when I bought them, and none of mine creased there that I've had from new. Looking fine, no? Show you inside. These are Jones cedarwood shoe trees, but it's Jones the bootmaker, not Crockett & Jones. You can get Crockett & Jones shoe trees, but they're rather pricey. If you remember from the refurbishment, the sock and the heel bit here was replaced. So you can see, not only I could call it wear, well it is wear, a little bit there, but we're all right. And you can see that's fine, the heel in there. These are leather lined, as you can see through there. A bit difficult to get the light, I'm afraid. So if I move that, it might help. Fine, as you can see. Sometimes, let me have a feel. Just a little, big toe there, just a little wear inside there. I don't know if they do anything about this. They probably would, because they take the whole thing off, so they'll have access to the inside as well. Finally, nothing to spot on this one, much the same. Settled in nicely. When you get them, they're a little bit tighter, because as you can probably see, no you can't, yeah, you can probably see this new piece that's been put in there sits over the original. Let's put my hands around this way. Sits over the original, can you see there? So that thickness is additional round there. So sometimes just a little bit snugger when they come in. Also, the stitching will be tighter. So they're a little bit snugger again to start with. And I believe they replaced the cork lining inside, which now has bedded into my feet. So everything when you get it, it's just a little bit, obviously it's a little bit snugger. And then things settle in, particularly the cork down there settles in, so it gives you a bit more room, and I think they're pretty much as I remember them now. Well, there we go. Oh yeah, I'm looking now. This one is more worn than the other. Just a little. But we've got a way to go. The stitching's gone through there. That makes no difference. I think it's kind of a lock stitch that people use in there. That's never been a problem for me. Often it goes there as well. Mine hasn't, but probably will in due course. So there we go. Onwards and upwards. So thank you, Pete. I hope that has satisfied your curiosity. See you next time.